Hello all, it's Kurt again. I've gone through my loading days. Today was my first low calorie day. I'm kind of eager to see what the scale says tomorrow. Um, Tips and tricks and what would I have done differently? I learned a valuable lesson today, and that lesson was I really should have paid attention to the whole caffeine withdrawals. I'm real bad with sodas. I've constantly got a soda going, and wow, you know, um, the pamphlets that came with this program with the clinic that I'm working with discusses about water and water deficiencies, and wow, I had this really great idea. You drink 4 glasses of water when you wake up in the morning within the first hour. And then every time that you go to the restroom, then you drink another glass of water. And that should put you in the neighborhood of where you should be at with your water intake. And the problem there is I used to drink so much soda, and I shouldn't say used to, it's just, yesterday. Um, but not having a whole bunch of caffeine coming into my system, I really wound up with some pretty bad headaches, and they're kind of bad enough that it almost is confusing between was it a hunger headache or not. But unique thing here today is following along with this diet. I really do think that I ate significantly less than I always do. It's kind of difficult watching people eat things. One thing that I absolutely positively love is the corn dogs that they serve, because it's kind of hard to, you know, not cook those correctly. But I've always loved corn dogs, and they had corn dogs today, of course, during lunch, and I couldn't eat any, and that kind of hurt. Um, can't really say that I was really, really hungry until this evening. I probably should have been in bed. Um, I probably shouldn't have ate the last apple, but it fits within what I should have eaten, right? If you list everything that this program says you're supposed to eat, um, I was due to have that during the day today. So the food's been spread out all during the day, and we'll see. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have made at least a little bit of progress. Um, I can't say that my scale's the most accurate, and there's going to be a time frame here where I get underway, so I'll shift scales. It's going to be a little bit more difficult to make the videos. Obviously, I won't be able to upload those while I'm on the ship. The videos are far too large, and the ship blocks access to sites like MySpace, YouTube, AOL, and any kind of web email stuff. So I won't be able to upload any of those things until I get back in port. Going on from there, if the worst thing that I have to do is deal with the headaches, um, next time around I'm going to make sure and get off of the caffeine 2 weeks before I start this program, because that was a real kick in the britches. Mama Clock, thanks for talking me through that and helping me out. It did actually help to hear you tell me that that's exactly what you expected, and wow, congratulations on all your progress, and I'm pulling for you. I hope you come out in first place in your competition. But someone came on the forums and talked about a motivational exercise to do, and it really struck home with me. And basically it talked about going through and taking a jug of water, fill it up with the amount of water that equals to the weight that you've lost, and then every time you start feeling weak about wanting to go eat something, go grab that jug of water and carry it to the refrigerator or whatever. Wow, what a great idea. And Mama Clock had an interesting point. Your progress, girl, has gotten so far and so good that it's almost like physically impossible to be able to carry that much water, because you'd have to pack up like 8 gallon jugs, 8 gallon milk jugs full of water just to carry around the amount of weight that you lost. Wow. Uh, I was thinking, maybe put it in a backpack, but you can't fit 8 jugs of milk in your backpack. Wow. But yeah, it's a great idea. If you're in the 20 or 30 pound range, you can, fit three or so of those milk jugs. It should be 8 pounds to a gallon, right? So, 3 or 4 of those milk jugs, fill up 4 of them and carry 2 of them in each hand and walk your way over to the refrigerator. And I think that'll help you remember what your real goals are and all of that. Another thing I want to mention again is the most common pushback that I've gotten. The topic came up in discussion. The idea that you have to, let me put my fingers up, quote, work for the weight loss. Let me tell you something. This is pretty significant work. After talking with some people, forcing yourself to monitor your diet, forcing yourself to evaluate everything that you eat, forcing yourself to put yourself basically on a regimen where you concentrate and think about what you're eating and what you're doing every day with regards to your health, your intake, and all of that. That's a lot of work. And if you do the program for over 30 days, once again, you can see, just go in there and start typing into Google about habit forming and all of that, and I think you'll discover, like I have, that 30 days is a standard number. Excuse me, here come the hiccups. Standard number. There's another one. There we go. Okay, so 30 days, and let's fix these here real quick. Gotta love the water. But anyways, 30 days, you set yourself up with a habit forming cycle where you perform something every day for 30 days, and it will become a habit. Not necessarily one that's going to be lifelong, because you can kind of back off from those things, but after 30 days of evaluating everything that you put in your mouth, after 30 days of standing on a scale every day, you will have formed some pretty serious habits. Maybe not eating the same things that you eat, because as soon as you get off this, I can imagine wanting to go out to Famous Dave's and get the barbecue, or maybe even over to Burger King to get that Whopper. I'm not sure where I'm going to go first off, but I can imagine it's going to have something to do with Mexican food. Coming from Arizona, growing up out there, I love the burritos. But it's going to be something that happens with the thought in my mind of, how is my body going to process this? How is this going to affect my weight? And so forth. And hopefully that's what this program is really going to do for me. Not only help me lose the weight, but we'll go. So tomorrow I'll weigh myself, and I'll get another vlog, and I'll certainly make another post in the blogs and maybe over on the forums. Until next time, guys,